The government of Sudan and Splm North signed a declaration of principal agreement in Juba on Sunday. It is worth noting that through the initiative of President Salva Kiir Mayardit, a number of armed opposition groups signed an agreement with the transitional government of Sudan in Juba in 2020 with an aim of bringing on board all the different groups. Most of the armed and civilian opposition groups agreed to join in the agreement mediated by South Sudan to open a new chapter, except for two groups of Abdelaziz Adam al-Hilu of Splm North and Abdelwahid Mohamed Noor of SLM. Today at the Freedom Hall in Juba, the Splm North faction led by Abdelaziz Adam al-Hilu that represent Nuba Mountain of South Kordofan signed a declaration of principle document with the government of Sudan, which would pave way for his team to join the wagon of peace. In his address at the event, President Kiir said he knows Abdelaziz as a man of his word and that he would fully abide by what he signed before everybody today. President Kiir added that South Sudan wishes to see all the marginalized groups in Sudan join the peace to develop their people and their country.
Now that this piece of agreement was not concluded, we have now concluded it, and I must thank Governor David Beasley for his role that he played between the two groups, group of the government and the group led by Abdelaziz Adam al-Hilu. He has done a lot to bring these groups close to one another. I must thank Abdelaziz for listening to the voices of the people, because he was not fighting for himself. He was fighting on behalf of the suffering people in the Nuba Mountains. And around this hall, when we were celebrating our independence, I promised to all my colleagues that were with us in the struggle that I will never forget about you. إنه ما تفتكروا نحن أخذنا استقلال بتاعنا وهننسى كل شغل اللي كنا بنعمل سوا. ما بننساكم أبدا. We'll continue to struggle together. I want to thank my younger brother, General Burhan, for what he has done today. And since he came into power, he has been very straightforward to solve the problems of the marginalized Sudanese.
On his part, the President of Sudan Sovereign Council, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, who signed the DOP document on behalf of the transitional government of Sudan, said that what is signed today is the beginning for reaching out to all Sudanese to create a Sudan that they all dream about.
وإنما نحن بإمكانياتنا وبقدراتنا إذا وجهناها نحو البناء سنصبح أمة تقود العالم بإذن الله. تحية لكل من قدم جهدا في هذا العمل. تحية لكل الشركاء الذين وصلونا لهذا اليوم، وعلى رأسهم الأخ ديفيد بيزلي وطاقم إذا كانوا معنا هنا في الخرطوم أو في أي مكان آخر. احنا بنحييهم نقول لهم شكرا جزيلا، قمتم بأدوار كبيرة في أنه قربتوا بيننا ومهدتوا لنا الجلوس سويا.
Meanwhile, the leader of Splm North, Abdelaziz Adam al-Hilu, said this signing opens doors for further discussions and thanked everybody who supported the process.
تضمن دوران عجلة التغيير في البلاد واستمرار جهود الإصلاح للانتقال من الشمولية إلى رحاب الديمقراطية والحريات واحترام حقوق الإنسان في السودان. قضايا وأسئلة كثيرة تطرح نفسها في سودان اليوم. قضايا وأسئلة كثيرة تطرح نفسها في سودان اليوم من مثل كيفية صياغة دستور ديمقراطي.
The executive director of World Food Program, David Beasley, who signed the document on behalf of the international community and guarantors, said his organization views food distribution as a weapon for peace and wishes that South Sudan and Sudan live up to their expectation and potential to feed not only themselves but the region.
At the World Food Program, we use food as a weapon of peace. In the United Nations, we are grateful for the leadership and the support of everyone here. But I look to the day that we no longer are here because South Sudan and Sudan are not only feeding their own people, but they're feeding all of Africa and the rest of the world. But that can't happen without the building blocks of peace.
These talks comes following the call for a democratic change after ouster of the long-time Sudanese President Omar Bashir, where the people of Sudan demanded for freedom, peace and justice as a popular slogan. Reporting for SSBC, Tech Stephen.
ويا بنوت الحلة العامة بشرب بينا عديلة وزين يا عديلة